a lot of people have tried the law of attraction with no results. And it's because there's a missing element, and I'm going to teach you about the missing element today. Who knows what a VIP list is? Okay, so a VIP list is the important people that get into an event. So let's say there's a big fan, a movie. I'm sure you've all seen a movie. There's a red carpet, and then the red velvet robe, and then the big burly bouncer at the door with the clipboard. And what's on his clipboard?
VIP list.
The VIP list, right? So the actors in the movie try to get in, and of course their names aren't on it. So he says, sorry, your name's not on the list, you're not in. Can you guys all picture the bouncer? Think about what the bouncer looks like. I'm going to tell you what mine looks like. He's a big, muscly guy in a tight black t-shirt, tight black jeans, a big cool belt, black boots. I don't think about this very often. One of those swirly cables in his ear, his earpiece, and he's holding a clipboard, and he doesn't smile very much. So you guys picture your own bouncer. You can borrow mine if you want. Raise your hand when you have the bouncer in your mind. Okay, guess what? You really have a bouncer in your mind! Woo! It's called a reticular activating system. That's not a very fun name, is it? So we're going to call him your bouncer. Okay, so it's called your reticular activating system, or for short, RAS. And everybody hold up your pinky. This is the size of your reticular activating system. It lives in the back of your brain, right above your spinal column. And your brain is bombarded with billions of bits of information every second. If you had to pay attention to every billion bit, you'd go crazy. You'd be a vegetable in about 1 second. So your reticular activating system filters through all those bits and lets in only the ones on the VIP list, which is 200 items. That's as much as your brain can take at once. So who writes your VIP list?
I do.
Who said that? Erin, you're right. Erin writes all your VIP lists. So the way you write your VIP list is by your thoughts and your emotions. Anything you think about, stress about, cry about, get excited about, love, fear, dread, anticipate, goes on your VIP list. And number one, the things on your VIP list are what you already have in your life now. So, I am going to teach you the tricks to rewrite your VIP list so you can start getting different things in your life. And this is the missing key to the law of attraction.
Woohoo!
Thank you. Okay, 3 steps. The first step is assess what's on your list. Because you can't change something if you don't know what it is first. Okay, so you look at your life, the results you currently have, that's your VIP list. If you've got a lot of debt, on your VIP list is, I have a lot of debt. If you have, this is my favorite, if you have a lot of weight to lose, if you look in the mirror every day and say, oh my gosh, I gotta lose weight, your reticular activating system hears, she loves losing weight. She thinks about it all the time. She says it all the time. I'm going to make sure she's got so much weight to lose, she'll be the happiest person ever. Your bouncer is very literal. Okay, so assess what's on your list before you can change it. Number 2 is build a new list. The way you do this is to look at your current list after you assess, and you think, okay, what do I want to be different? So sometimes it's easier if you divide your life into 4 quadrants. Health, so anything with your body, anything you eat, sickness, stuff like that. And then the second quadrant is finances. So your business, whether you can pay your bills, how much money you have, how much retirement you have, things like that. That all goes into finances. And the third one is connection. And that means relationships with yourself, with your higher power, with your own higher self, with your family, your coworkers, your employees, your clients. And then fourth is personal power, and that's how you show up in the world. Whether you are in integrity with your beliefs, whether you stand up for yourself, whether you're a people pleaser, things like that. Okay, so you go through the 4 quadrants and you write down, actually that's 3. You're not writing yet, you're still thinking. Don't jump the gun, people. So once you decide what you want, you create a manifesto. Who knows what a manifesto is? Hey, that's awesome. I'm glad not many know. Okay, a manifesto is one of my favorite things in the world other than traveling. So it's a collection of statements. It's like positive affirmations, like you said you do every day. And they're, okay, your bouncer kind of has a learning disability. And one of the things he doesn't understand is negative qualifiers. Not, don't, stop, quit, lose, avoid. He doesn't understand those. And so, for instance, if you say that you, let's say, I'm going to stop smoking by whatever. It doesn't hear that. It just hears you say, I'm going to be smoking. It doesn't hear the don't. So you have to be really careful when writing your manifesto to be very specific. And so, for example, if you, yes, I'm pulling something out of my shirt, sorry. It's like a Google search. Your bouncer is like a Google search. Thank you. Wardrobe technical difficulties. Thank you. So, if you type into a Google search, don't show me uniforms. What will every result have in it? Right? Because it doesn't understand negative qualifiers. So you assess where you are, you build a better list, and then you create your manifesto. And every day you read it, and if you don't have time to read it, then find time to record it. Record it in your own voice so that you hear it, because your inner voice is your own voice. So record in your own voice, listen to it when you get ready, when you're driving to work, and things will start to change. Do you want to hear a few things I've changed with my manifesto?
Yeah!
That's pretty cool. So one of my old items on my VIP list was that I sleep as late as I can, as often as I can. And I live for summer when I don't have to get my son up and take him to school in the morning, because then we both sleep till noon. So in November, I decided I needed a few more hours in my day. So, stupidly, I wrote my manifesto. I wake up every morning at 4:30 a.m. or earlier, refreshed and ready to start my day. I should have left out the or earlier part. Because guess what time I wake up every day with no alarm? For months now. 3:30. Yeah, so be careful. Seriously, very literal. I go back to sleep and then I wake up before 20 and I'm golden. Another thing I manifested was that I really, really wanted to be in this motivational speaking training thing. Because for some reason last year I decided to become a motivational speaker. And so I was like, man, I really want to do this, but it's so expensive. So in my manifesto I wrote, I am in this program and I'm awesome at it and I'm an amazing motivational speaker and I can totally afford it. I got into it free in March. The list is long, but the point is, that is the key. That's the missing key to the law of attraction, is your daily manifesto. So write it down, write it correctly, make it work for you, and your life will change.